Hello. So in this lab, we will be working on website reconnaissance. So here in this lab, we have given a scenario that a website has published some material, means some images, documents, and some information is provided along with it. And we have to verify the authenticity of that documents and images. Means are these images or document from an authentic resource or not? Is the information provided by the website is right or wrong? So for this lab purpose, we will be using three tools: FOCA, Wget, and Exiftool. So what is the purpose of all these three tools? Through Wget, it will help us to download the content of a website, means all the documents, images, and all the content that is published in the website, that is web pages linked with that website. All that content we can download with the help of Wget, and then we will analyze the information that we have downloaded, example documents, images, or Excel files. Then we can analyze that information using FOCA and Exif tools. So for this lab purpose, we have a website. We have website that posts new story on its web pages. So the site claimed that it has obtained a confidential document showing that foreign nation is planning to attack on our country from one of its bases. And in the website, it has posted some images of the missile and area from there from where they are operating and planning to attack on the country. So we have to check the authenticity of these images, means these images are actually taken from that location, and who is the publisher of these images, and the documents which provide this information. All these things we have to verify in this lab purpose. So if we talk about the application of this lab, means where it is useful, means these tools, where we can apply these tools, FOCA, WGET, and EXIF tool. So these are very useful tools. We can use these tools to analyze any document that we receive and check who is the author of the document, who is the publisher of the document, for which company the publisher work for, and what is the email address and other information which we cannot get by simply looking at the document. Means these tools uh, are used for information gathering, which provide us the metadata, means information about that document, which the document which is providing some information, we have to get some information about that document, then we have to use this tool. So this information may include creation date, names, email address, and many other things about the author, and their GPS location and other things we can get using these three tools. So these can be in real world scenario. If we have to look at the authenticity of a news article and other things, then we can use this tool to do the same. So as we know that in the current scenario there are a lot of fake news and other things, so we can verify the authenticity of any document or anything by using these three tools. So I have discussed what we have been doing in this lab in brief, but let's talk it again. Then we will come to practical, in which I will be explaining through the screenshot that I have taken because the lab is very long. So now come to the brief overview of what we are doing in this lab. So first we will access the situation, that is we will look into the website and what information it had provided. Then we will create a new project and run that project, and then we will gather data using wget command. In the previous step we have only created a project, and we created a folders where we will be storing the data that we have downloading using the next objective, which is using the wget command. And then we have downloaded the data, then we come to the analysis part. So for analysis we will use FOCA and analyze all the docs document, PDFs and Excel files and images. All this we will analyze using FOCA. Then we will analyze image metadata and other Excel files using the Exif tool, which also provides us the location of the images, from where the image has been clicked, and other information about the same. So this is our objective of this lab. So now we will come to the practical implementation of this lab. So I have also discussed, if we have to give a brief overview under 1 minute, that what we will be achieving after performing this lab, that we will be able to authenticate the uh, uh, authenticity of any document, that if it is from a real source or not, and we can analyze the GPS location and other metadata information about a document, image, or any type of information that is posted by a news website or any other source on the internet. So let's come to other towards the first objective of this lab, which is task one. We will analyze the news website. So here I have taken screenshot where news article provides some information that a few months ago we came to this. This is means some information provided that they have gone to a secret page where they have clicked the photos about the base from where the attackers are operating and planning to attack on a foreign nation. So this is the website we have get familiar with, the information provided and the documents that they have uploaded. Then we will come to our second part, and we will create a new project. So we will mention the website uh, which we have to analyze, and also create folders where we have to store the information that we download using the wget tool in the next objective. So for this we have created a metadata folder inside the project folder in the desktop. So in the desktop, first we created the project folder, and inside project folder we have created a metadata folder only. We doesn't put any content into this folder. We only created a these two folders, project folder, and inside project folder metadata folder. Then we create a new project, and in the FOCA we go to the new project and create a new project and give name anything project 12345, and mention the domain website, which is www.topsecretnews.com, which we have to analyze. So we will be saving our project, and to save our project in the location here, means in the project folder, we will provide the location project folder to save our project. To save our project, we will click on create and provide the location, and here we can see that our project is created. You can see here project 12345 in the left panel, network domains, and it provide us the various information regarding the same. Now come to the main part. We have only now created our project and folders. Now we will gather information using wget command, which is also a tool. So here we have achieved our first two objective, that is uh, that is we have accessed the we have analyzed the situation, means we have gone to the website and look what they have posted, and we have created a new project and run FOCA to create a project in the specified location. Now we will gather data using wget command. So firstly we have changed our directory to the firstly we can see here that we have changed our directory to the wget folder, and from that we run wget minus r www.topsecretnews.com. Here we have provided the URL, and here minus r is saying that you have to recursively collect all the document linked to this website. Means it will collect all the web pages that is linked to that website. Means some web page is linked to that website, then it will download all the content from that web page also. So it is mentioned here also. This tells wget to recursively download all the web pages starting from the top level web page from the www.secretnews.com. So it will start downloading. Here in the bottom we can see that www, and here 82.93 KB, and this document goes on until it download all the web pages that are linked to that website. And then we can see the we can means we can see the output here also, but we will analyze this output using tree structure form. So we will convert all the output here. So here we are storing our output in tree format because it will be in more readable form, and help us to analyze which documents are present in which folder, and from there we can get an idea that document type information are this much, and PDFs are this much, and image are this much. So in tree format it will be helpful for us to analyze data in a tree structure format, as wget provide us in a raw structure format. So uh, it will be highly beneficial for us to convert this information in tree structure format, so we can explain this in a more detail. So for that we have write the command tree slash a and output this tree structure format in project folder and save the file as tree.txt. And minus a is specifying that uh, tell tree to use ASCII character to draw the tree, and no special character will be used for drawing the tree. And then it will save the output in tree.txt format. Now we will look into the tree.txt format. Means t- now we will look in the into the tree.txt file, that what it had outputted. So we have used the type project tree.txt format, and it will print the tree, means all the information in a tree format, and we can minimize or maximize using plus sign. Plus sign is signifying there are folders present in these subfolders. So top level domain is www.secretnews.com, and their WP content is a folder, and in WP content there is secret folder which consists of images, received data. There is also theme folder which consists of this, and uploads folder 2000 means date wise or year wise they have uploaded, and WP includes CSS and other information and JavaScript files. So it helps us to give a high level overview of information that is present in the structure format in the website. Now here we have seen a interesting folder which is secret folder. So we will download the content of the secret folder using the command which is mentioned wget, which is similar to previous command, but in the previous command we have mentioned only the top level website. Here we have mentioned that folder location, that is wget minus r www.topsecretnews.com, and which is inside wp content, and then secret, which we have analyzed using tree. Secret folder inside WP content folder. So we have provided that location W. Yeah, here we can see that wget minus r www.secret and secret folder, and it will start downloading all the content of the secret folder. But one question that comes to our mind is in the previous command when we have mentioned wget minus recursively download all the web pages that link to this top level domain, then why shouldn't it download the content of the secret folder there? Why we are explicitly downloading the content of the secret folder? So here comes the important crux of this wget command, that why download the content of a secret directory here. Isn't it supposed to download the entire content of the website when we mentioned previously? So here we have to get our focus on wget start with top level web page and download all web pages linked from that web pages. Means it will only analyze the content of a web page. It will start from top level web page and download the content of all the web pages linked to that web page. So here some pages have linked to the directory secret folder. Please note my information. Here some content have the link to the directory secret folder, but it is not a web page. So it will not download the content of the secret folder. That is, we can see it as a that there are link present for the secret directory, but there are no link present for the content of the secret directory. Means if secret directory is a type of link which are present in the web pages, so when he is analyzing the content of a web pages, then he see that there is some link of the secret directory, but in the web page there is no link present on the content of the secret directory. That's why it doesn't download the content of the secret directory. So that's why we have explicitly uh, mention the URL of the content of the secret directory. The same thing is written here, that we can read that wget start from top level web page and download all the web pages linked from that web page, because wget work only on web pages, not on directory. That w that secret directory link is present, but it is not web page. So wget doesn't get the content of the that secret directory. If its secret directory was a web page, then it will go to look into the content of that secret directory. But secret directory was not a web page, so it doesn't download the content of that directory. So now our here we have downloaded all the content of our website. Firstly, we have downloaded the top using the top level domain. Then we find an interesting folder which is secret and explicitly mentioned that folder location and downloaded the content from there. Now come to the analysis part. Now we have our data uh, which has all the content. Now we will analyze our data using uh, using FOCA. So here we will firstly go to the secret folder where we have stored the content, which is inside the WP content secret folder where images, received data, and other things are stored in a format which Wget has provided. So firstly, we will get familiar with the FOCA interface. So in the left panel, we can see that there are network domains, roles, vulnerability, and metadata. So network tree shows server it found on the target network, means all the server data present on the target network will be shown in the network interface and client connected to them. And role show any services it founds, and vulnerability list security vulnerability that are present on the target website. So it is the interface of the FOCA. Now we will go to that secret folder and move these three folder into here, and all the content of these three folder will be pasted in the FOCA. That we can see that images, all the images that are present in the images folder will be stored here, and all the admin documents, means all the PDF documents and Excel files, all these will be published here, and all the other type of data will be stored here FOCA to so that we can perform our analysis on that. Now we have move all the data in the FOCA. Now we will extract all the metadata related to all these files. So we will click on any file and click on extract all metadata, because we have to extract all the metadata, all the files that we have moved here. We have to extract all the metadata of that files, not a single file metadata. That's why we will click on or extract all metadata, and it will extracting all metadata from here. We can see, and now it will extract all metadata, and here we can see that metadata is provided in a tree structure format, that is it has provided documents and metadata summary, which provide there are three users, means which are authenticating the documents, and 11 emails it has found in the metadata that we have analyzed using this, if we have to look only on the metadata summary. So now we will analyze individual documents, that is docs, jpg, pdf, xls, and in unknown there are images and gift presents, means gift video type. So other file formats documents are present in unknown, which are not documents jpg or excel files. So those type of data will be present in unknown folder. Now come to the individual analysis. If we have to look only onto the brief overview that which users are signing or created this data, or what type of emails they have found, then we can only look at a metadata summary. But if we had to find individually that which document is signed by this, then we come to the metadata document information. So they have provided us some hints that you can see a document listed this QQLI this documents, and look at the PDF this, and look at Excel file this. So here we have explicitly go to open that docs file and try to get some information about that document file. Similarly, we get to the PDF file and we get some metadata information about that PDF file, that URL of this PDF file, download date, creation date, size of this PDF file, username, and software which has been used to create this file, and applications and creation date, modified date that we have seen. Similarly, for Excel file, we have seen uh, uh, which user has created this Excel file, which is Jim Zephyr, and which application it has used, Microsoft Office, and for which company this user work. So companies, topics, secret news. So by this we get all the information related to the, means metadata information related to the PDF or Excel files that they have mentioned here. So we have analyzed all the data present in this information, and we can also open this PDF and Excel files. So here they have mentioned us to look into the one interesting Excel file which has some users information, telephone numbers, and email explicitly mentioned that we can also see here emails in the metadata information. So now we have analyzed our data using FOCA tool, which provide us various kind of information like username information, creation date, application data, software, companies for which the username work, and which users are present, and emails. That all types of data we have analyzed using FOCA. But here, for the interesting purpose, they have also tell us to download this Excel file, as we will be analyzing this Excel file also with the help of Exiftool, so that if we can get some more information about this Excel file or not. So now we will analyze our metadata using Exiftool. So we will first we will be analyzing the metadata of the images present in the folder. In the previous FOCA tool, we have not analyzed the images, and as it does not provide much more information about the images. It provide more information about the documents like dot docs, dot pdf, and dot excel files, and other unknown formats. But now we will use exif tool to analyze the data present in the images, and from where the images have been clicked, and the location is that the means is that a real location from where the images have been clicked. So if it is on the map, that then we can make sure that these images, so from that location we can see that if these bases or from where the attacker are operating are real or not in a GPS location. So for this we will use exif tool. So first we have gone to the folder where exif tool is stored, and then we have renamed the exif tool operational as exif tool, because we doesn't have to mention minus k explicitly again and again. So we have renamed it to exif tool.exe. Then we have used exif tool to get the information about the images and their GPS latitude and longitude location, so that we can plot this GPS latitude and longitude points on real map, and get the location from where the images are clicked, and get the authenticity if these are real or not. So for this we have used the command exif tool minus file name GPS latitude minus GPS longitude. Now file name is saying to print the name of the image file process, that is which image files are processed, as there are many image file present in the folder that we have extracted, that we can also look here. .jpg, there are 120 images or more. So it is saying to print the name of the each image file you are processing. So here also we can see that for each image it is printing the name, that is .png, this .jpg, and their coordinates for which it is getting the coordinate of the images. And next, GPS latitude is telling to print the GPS latitude, and GPS longitude is telling to print the GPS longitude, and T is used to separate the data using tabs, so it is more in readable form. And then we have mentioned the location, to the output is redirected to the images. So we have firstly mentioned from where we have to get the images, and then we have provided the output location, that is from where to store this data, that is this data that we have outputted later. So where to store this data in the evidence.txt file. Then we print the content of the evidence.txt file using this command, and then we get the location of the various. This list goes on 120 time, and we can see the latitude and longitude of various images present in that folder. So now we can plot this coordinate, that is latitude and longitude location in the real world or GPS map, and get authenticate that is this location a correct or not, or real location. So is this a valid location for a base or not, or there is some society or other thing present at that location, or there is some uh, location which can be used for illegal purposes. Now we have get the information related to the image data. Now we will analyze that Excel file that we have downloaded earlier. So using Exiftool, we will analyze that document. So if we can get some more information about the same or not. So we will type the command that is provided, which is Exiftool minus G1. G1 is specifying to organize output by tag group 1. So it is more in the readable form, that is here we can see. And W tell to write output as a text file ending with the name exiftool evidence.txt and path to the file which we have specified. So here we have specified exiftool minus w1 and provided the location minus w, so where it has to store, means where it has to write the content, and provided the location where the excel file is stored. So now it will store this information that it get by analyzing into this file, and then we can view the output of this file. So here we have seen the output it has provided us. So it has provided a similar type of output, that is provided the modification date, creation date, access date time, and compression things, means all the information that is metadata about the data excel file, and application which is being used to create this app version, and company, and creator which is Jim Zephyr, which we have already see earlier. Here we can see that company top secret news and username Jim Zephyr. So we get the similar type of information using Exiftool also. So this is the purpose of this lab, and here it get completed, that we get all the information about the document and images published by that website. So if we take a summary again, that then first we analyze the website, then we created our project, then we gather our information using commands in wget to download all the content of the website. Then we explicitly also download the content of a secret folder, which is not downloaded by the top level domain. Then we analyze data using FOCA. So we analyze Word documents, PDFs, and Excel files where we get many emails and some useful information. Then we analyze image metadata using Exiftool, and then we analyze metadata of other files like Excel, which we obtained earlier using Exiftool. So this is all for this lab. Thank you.